Hey everyone, I just want to talk about the social sciences as we get ready to move into our last unit for the semester. So the social sciences are any branch of academic study or science that deals with human behavior and its social and cultural aspects. So that means it's looking at society, people, their interaction. So that's like how do society develops, how do people interact, what are conflicts, how are conflicts handled. Politics plays into this, economics can play into this. It also can be like the development mentally. So psychology comes into the social sciences. So social sciences are sciences that interact with and look at the social level of how people are living. But we still call it a science because we are still conducting experiments to find new knowledge. We still have new theories being developed, new discoveries are made every day. So while these experiments might look different than the experiments we looked at in the natural sciences, they're still doing experiments, they're still gaining knowledge, still exploring theories, and still conducting research. So what can it cover? Sociology, political science, economics, geography, demography, so demographics, all of those fit into the social sciences, as does anthropology, archaeology, psychology, history, law, linguistics, but you'll notice I put those under an overlap section because these are ones that can play loosey-goosey with us. So psychology is a social science, but if we are like dealing directly with the brain, matter, or something like that, we might start viewing it a little bit more natural science or linguistics. You know, if we're talking about human creation through words, that's a little bit more humanities-based, but when we're looking at like the social interactions and impacts of words, that could be more social science. So there are some that are a little loosey-goosey depending on the focus you take with them, but they are still social sciences fields at the heart. So our argument and support system in the social sciences, we still have a claim or a thesis because we're still arguing and defending something. We can use quantitative and qualitative data. So quantitative, you know, numerical data like we did in the natural sciences. Qualitative could be interviews, anecdotes, surveys that are like not number-based, those kind of things. You might continue to see the IMRAD format, but there's other organizational formats that pop up too. And this is a lot broader of a category, so there's a lot of different ways it could go. We do typically use APA formatting for social sciences, so we're going to continue using that. We started it last unit, going to finish it this semester using it. I'm not changing it on you again. And you can see it in third person or first person, so we still maintain that third person objectiveness in a lot of realms, but some things do have to be talked about in the first person. So you'll see that a little bit, but we as scholars in English 112 are going to use third person. We're going to keep chugging along that way. So a general flow of a paper might go something like this. You're going to have your introduction with either your thesis or your claim, and then you're going to move into something called a literature review. So the literature review is where you are taking everything that's already been studied, researched, compiled on this topic and synthesizing it together, so pulling them into one thing, reviewing it, talking about it, pointing out common themes, gaps in knowledge, which then will move into your analysis and your research. So what did you decide to research? What gap did you focus on, or what new theory are you putting out there? And you're going to analyze what you find and what it means, including your data and your evidence, and discuss the implications. And then that goes out there for the world to read, and someone else could take your knowledge and take it even further. So what we're going to do this semester is we're going to go up to the end of the literature review. I'm not going to send you out into the world to do some analysis do a big research project right now, but we are going to set it up like we're doing research projects, and you are going to be expected to have a research question that you're going to get all the way through the literature review, end with your research question like you're getting ready to dive into your data.